Welcome, 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 welcome back to the kitchen. It's great to see you all. Great to be together. It's mighty cold outside. February 1st. (2026). Okay, so today is a special day. Hello, good to see you all. Today is the 40th anniversary of my becoming a vegan. So welcome to Supernatural Health Forever. This is something I've been doing every year now. I started these anniversary videos on the 24th anniversary of veganism. So this is the 17th. Let's get an apron on and let's get some work done. We're making 4 videos today. This is the first of the 4. So we're starting with a fresh juice, and we're going into some other dishes. All right? 1 decade for every video. 1 video for every decade. Now, to start off, I've got everything washed here. I'm just going to trim a couple of things. And I did just come in from outside, actually. I wasn't just pretending. I had to run across the street to the neighbor. Keep your knives in the sleeve. If you don't have sleeves, get some. They're cheap. They're easy to find. You can get them anywhere. Supermarkets, hardware stores, online. Okay. Just trim the edges on the carrots. So we're starting with a classic juice for a classic anniversary. Carrot, apple, and lemon. This is like the mainstay of what a lot of people start with when they go start juicing. Just going to trim the ends off here. Now, when the carrot greens are good, you could always juice them, but when they're kind of gnarly, then you don't juice them. And let's see, this one might fit. Nope. And as some of you know, I have 2 juicers. I'm using the original, the OG. I got the old Acme out. It's been with me for over, let me see, 10, 20. It's been with me for 35 of my 40 years of veganism. The Acme juicer has been with me. Using it almost every single day, and it still runs like a champ. Alright, these are cut down narrow enough. Let's cut up some apples. 2 apples, 2 pounds of carrots. 2 lemons. 2, 2, and 2. Like Noah's Ark. See, there's some apple seeds in there. Don't worry about it. They'll get filtered out. But apple seeds have cyanide and arsenic. Yeah, you have to eat so many apple seeds. You're fine. They're not going to make it into the juice. All right, make sure the apple pieces all fit. Okay, let's slice this one again, just to be safe. And now some lemon. I'm going to squeeze the lemons, but I am going to put in a little bit of lemon peel. These peels are organic, they're unwaxed, and they've been scrubbed well. So I'm going to put in about that much peel, and the rest I'll squeeze. Maybe that much peel. Okay. Just got shot in the eye with some lemon juice. Now, we're done with the knife. Wash your knives as soon as you're done, because you don't want anything on the counter, and never a knife in the sink. In New Jersey, where I live, in a commercial kitchen, it's actually illegal to have a knife in a sink. The knife has to be in use, or on a magnetic cutting board, or in a sleeve, or on a rack. Never leave a knife in the sink. And now, you ready to start up? I'm ready. A little chilly in the kitchen here because that door that you see here leads to my yard. So, and yeah, there is snow back there. We had a lot of snow last week, like a foot. I was cross-country skiing all through Hoboken. It was a real blast. It was a total gas. Put this here. Slide this forward. That's good. All right. Here we go. So, what are we getting out of this juice? We're getting all of the carotenoids. We're getting anthocyanidins. We're getting vitamin C and bioflavonoids. We're getting potassium and magnesium and a little sodium. Now, when you use a centrifugal juicer like this, okay, and you're putting in a carrot, if you start to hear a vibration, stagger, go like that, as you're pushing the carrot or whatever it is down, using the tamper. And then every so often, because it's centrifugal, you might have to stop it, open it up, and rebalance what's inside the basket. Anyone see that flying apple seed? I think it landed in the sink. Okay, see, it just rebalanced itself. When you have a centrifugal juicer that doesn't eject the pulp, it stays inside the basket and it circulates around. So anyone who's ever used a centrifuge, like in biochemistry class, I remember that in college, we used to have to always make sure the centrifuge is balanced. Lemon with peel, a little bit of peel. We're going to talk about that in a minute. You go nice and slow with the lemon. And then you take the rest of the lemon, maybe knock out some of the pits, and squeeze it. There's that seed that came flying out of the juicer. I always give it a little tilt. Okay. Good to see you. Now we get to sit down. So, all of the benefits in carrot juice. Let's start with the lemon. We'll start last first. The lemon gives us vitamin C, bioflavonoids. It's a butter knife, that's safe. Bioflavonoids, calcium and magnesium and potassium. The peel will give us volatile oils, and there's an oil in there called limonene, and they are very detoxifying in the body. They go out and they literally burn through micro invaders, microbial invaders. It also burns through scar tissue and abnormal cells and different kinds of calcified conglomerations in the body. So the limonene literally vaporizes all that stuff. The apple has malic acid and vitamins and minerals and polyphenols. And so those things are very cleansing in the lymphatic system. So Cousin Darren knows about the lymphatic system. That's his favorite part of the body. So we have the apple with all its vitamins and minerals and phytocompounds doing that. The carrots, also vitamins, minerals, and all the carotenoids. So they help to normalize cellular reproductive activity and genetic activity in the cells. So you get nice normal cells instead of not nice abnormal cells. Now, put that under there. We stir this around. This just took a few minutes. The juicer will take about 5 minutes to clean. So you're starting and you're finishing in 15 minutes. Now you knew I was going to do that, right? Okay. Happy anniversary. 40 years of veganism. Best thing I ever did. Thank you to all the friends who have been with me all these years. Even a couple of YouTube people have been around since the early days of YouTube when I started this channel in, I think, 2009 or 10. It's 16, 17 years ago. But also all of my friends who have been with me on the journey, all the great folks at the old Hoboken Farm Boy, and all my great friends at, that was in 1987. My first job out of college was at the Hoboken Farm Boy Natural Food Store. There was Roy and Michael and Joanne and Raman. And of course, my friends at Basic Foods here in Hoboken, and Mr. and Mrs. An, and Eric and Tyler and Gino, and Dr. Mike and Christy and good old Irwin and Sherpa, the whole gang over there, and Jeff, and then of course my great friends at Sobsey's Produce here in Hoboken. The food stores, these are where I go every day. So Michael and Mac and Sohela, thank you all for supplying me with the best food in the world, for keeping me well nourished, and for giving me the opportunity to have all this great fun in the kitchen, and to also make videos and share it with you. So thank you, bless you all. Great health. Thank you to my buddy Jay, and we'll see you for the next video. We got one coming up in a few minutes. One video for every 10 years. Make some carrot apple juice. You're going to love it. All right. Peace for now. Stay healthy, stay strong. Love you all.